So as I'm sure you guys have probably noticed by now, with the last update, a lot has changed, especially with our grinds. Now, the number one thing that has changed is the spook radius when we do fire any rifle. Now, before the update, animals are now spooking from about 270 meters, and before the update, it was only about 200 meters. Now, this is greatly affecting our grinds. It is definitely slowing us down because we are now unable to hit zones that are close together unless you're able to take 300-meter shots. That is the one way to get around this, but it's not easy to do, and you definitely can't do that at all your zones. Only zones that are wide open, like on the big lake here, but all these small lakes, they're all covered in brush. It's impossible to take shots from 300 meters. The other thing that has changed, and I'll show you right here, is when you take a shot, that second bull or all the other species around are going to start running immediately. We used to have a 2-second window to get the second shot in, and often we could even take 3, sometimes 4 animals down at the same time. Now if we get 2, we are sharpshooters, let me tell you. All right, I'm gonna try for 2 right here and see how we do. Now guys, let me know in the comments what your favorite thing was from this last update, and what is the thing that you really wish wasn't in the update. How do you guys feel about this new spook radius? And the other thing we're gonna do today is try it out with the 300, and we are gonna try it out with a 4-8 rifle and see if the spook radius is the same or different with different rifles. So I am carrying the 300 right now. I'm gonna do it anyway. Here we go. That should be a hard shot. Get that shot in. Did I get him? They also take longer to drop in health, and no, I did not get him. That should have hit him. But I'm finding they drop to 50 slower. So right at the point where I think I missed my shot, they do start dropping in health, and I'm just not used to that. The other thing I'm noticing with this update is that animals are taking forever to respawn. Are you guys running into this too? When I did my moose grind before this last update, I killed 3,300 bulls. They were in their zones just perfectly. And now doing this grind, I am waiting forever to get my respawns, and I am finding it very frustrating. It's hard to grind when there's nothing to shoot. I mean, that's the basics of it. So that was a beauty double lung heart shot. You always want to aim right at the top of the leg when you have a perfectly broadside moose, because heart shots are definitely the way to go. Now, if I only got 1 flesh shot into the second moose, he is not going to die. But 2 flesh shots and he will eventually die. We will just have to do some tracking. Now, I do like to do my grind with my bloodhound, and we got a non-vital, so he is definitely not going to go too far. Now, of course, you are looking to get 2 vital shots, but as long as you kill them both, that is the most important thing. Now, I know some people are just trying to kill 1 animal at each zone, and that will definitely get you through the grind, but killing 2 will get you through twice as fast. So I am trying to take 2 down from every zone. So far, guys, I am at 901 kills into my Moose Great One grind, and no sign of the big man yet. So on the first shot, I didn't even hit him on the first shot. And another thing that is happening since the update, I am noticing a lot of blanks. If you're wondering what blanks are, basically that's when you shoot your weapon and you should have got a shot in, but nothing actually hit the moose or hit whatever your target is, because it's like you're shooting a phantom bullet. You just didn't shoot anything at it. Your rifle went off, but nothing was there to hit the animal, and that is what a blank is. So that shot there would have killed him. We didn't need a flesh shot after that, but we did get him, and that is what's most important. Now let's go test that spook radius. Okay, so this is gonna work perfect, guys. I am gonna get up to about 200 meters, and I'm gonna try and take 2 moose down from this zone right here. Then I have another zone, okay, right over there. So that's the distance between them. Let's actually see if this zone spooks when I take 2 down from this zone over here. Now, I know some people feel like the new added spook radius is a great thing. It makes it more challenging. It makes it more like IRL hunting, and others just feel very frustrated by it. It definitely does make it tougher, especially if you are on a controller. And I can't get into the tripod. Come on. All right. Uh-oh. Did I spook him? No. Oh, dear. Okay. I guess we are going to have to improvise here. I do want him. Here we go. I think we hit him. Did not get a vital. So watch now. Before the update, they didn't used to... Oh, we did get him. Did I get him? It's down. Anyway, He is gonna die. I don't know if I got that second shot there, but kind of looks like it actually. I do think we got a vital. Now, are there animals in this zone over here? They're all gone. Look at that. And that was 275 meters away. Wow. So maybe my 270 estimate is too low. They are gone. So to get around this on the big lake, guys, what I have been doing is getting out of my tent, jumping right into my tripod right beside it, and I have been taking 300-meter shots to this zone, and then I take 300-meter shots over at this zone, and neither of them spook. It is harder to get good shots in from 300 meters, but you definitely can do it, and to get them to turn, because obviously they're not going to be able to hear your caller, I use the 22 trick, which I will show you in today's video. Okay, so I didn't get a vital with either of those shots, but we did get him. We did make him dead, and that's what's the most important, and we actually proved that 275 meters they still spooked at, so that's a little concerning. Okay, so this is going to be a perfect example. Further than 200 meters away, and so I can't actually use a caller to call moose in. So to get them to turn, I carry my Virant 22, I set it for 150 meters, which is maximum zeroing distance, and then I fire a shot off around, but not too close to whatever animal it is I want to turn. Now, sometimes it can spook them, so you don't want to get too close, but most of the time it just turns them. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a shot on this moose that's about 200 meters out. I have more moose in the background that before the update I would have been able to also farm. They're 307 meters out. They may stay there, but I'm not sure what they're gonna do. And of course, you're not gonna give me a shot, huh? So I think that was a blank. Am I hitting the tree or am I hitting a blank? I don't even think a bullet's touched them, but my moose did not spook. 293 meters, so it is definitely somewhere between 270 and 300 meters. I think it's just gonna depend. But anytime I stand back 300 meters, they do not spook. So you are safe at 300 meters. Okay guys, so now we are in Revontuli Coast where I have been doing a whitetail grind before the update. Now I actually haven't even touched it since the update. I have been focusing on moose, but as you may well have noticed, things have definitely changed here in Revontuli if you are doing a whitetail grind. Now before the update, guys, I had 3 level 3s in this zone and an albino, and now I just have the albino. Where are my level 3s? They're definitely not here. Now, we were promised that there was no pop reset on whitetail, so I would assume that they are still here on the map somewhere, so I will have to look for them. But that is not the issue at hand today. So I am now going to be using the 303. Now, what I used to do in this zone, I used to shoot the whitetail right at the bottom here, and then I would shoot across. Actually, it probably still will work. I think they are far enough that they still won't spook. And then I have another zone over here that I'm not actually farming, so this spot may be safe from the new spook radius, but let's test it out. 2 nice max waders, okay. Now, I haven't shot whitetail since the update. Let's see. We used to get a 2-second window to take a second animal down. Let's see how fast the second one bolts. Here we go. Whoa, still giving me that 2 seconds, I think. I didn't get a good shot there. I think we got him there. And splat. And nothing has spooked, which is perfect. Now those guys over there are 327 meters, and this zone did not spook either. So this is a perfect setup if you do have similar zones to me on this lake for whitetail. That is how you want to set it up. Oh, you know what? Before we go down there, let's shoot across the lake. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to drop a tripod down here, shoot across the lake so that the zone on the end is closer than 270 meters and see if they spook. It is just a zone of females, but that is not the point. Okay, perfect. So they're definitely within 200 meters. So I'm gonna drop a tripod here. Now these whitetail are 223 meters, so they definitely wouldn't have spooked before, but I have a feeling they're going to now. Okay, here we go. Okay, didn't get my 2 seconds. Easy, my dude. Okay, beautiful. He is definitely going to die. And these guys are gone. They are totally gone. So we definitely spooked the zone that was 230 meters away. So that's definitely going to make the grind tougher. So if you do have lakes that you can back up and take shots from 300 meters, that is definitely the way you want to go. The other thing you can do about this, guys, is just come to a lake, focus on one zone, continue your rotation, and then go back and farm the zone that did spook. And I have a floater, of course. So this zone here, this is where we are, guys. So this is a perfect setup for getting around the spook radius, and that's setting up right on the mountain here. So you can take this zone down first, then take this zone, then if you want, you can run down here and take this zone down last, and you should be able to hit all 3 zones at the same time. So guys, now we're in the top right-hand corner in Revontuli, and most people have a pile of whitetail zones out here. So definitely set up to take 300-meter shots out here, and you shouldn't spook the rest of your whitetail zones. This is definitely another area where you can set up and farm every single zone just by taking shots from further back. But I just wanted to show you what is going on with the spook radius since the update. Let me know what you think of the update changes, guys. And if you did enjoy the video, guys, leave a like and a comment. You guys are awesome. Click right here to learn how to set up your Moose Great One grind in MedVed, and we will definitely see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.